guys, welcome back to my channel, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm making a peach cobbler. For the 4th of July we always grill out and have a bunch of good stuff to eat, so I thought you might be interested in seeing my peach cobbler. It's not my recipe, I got it online, but it's very good. So and now, as you all know, I've adopted a healthier lifestyle. I had to go off of it slightly for a while, but I'm back on it again. And but I think at the holidays you could cheat. I mean, I'm allowed 20%, so this is my 20%. So it's really good. So let me show you what you'll need in case you want to make this delicious peach cobbler. Let me move this down just a little bit and I'll show you what you need. And this is in no particular order. You'll need some cornstarch, and I just use this brand from Walmart. And you'll need some, it said slivered almonds, but I bought sliced, the Fishers. You'll need one lemon, but I just used lemon juice. But you'll need one juice from one lemon. You'll need some brown sugar. I always use the light brown sugar Domino's. And then you'll need some all-purpose flour, and I just use Pillsbury. And then you're gonna need some Quaker oats, the 1 minute. And then you're gonna need some salt. And then you're gonna need some ground cinnamon. And then you're gonna need a stick of unsalted butter, okay? So let's start putting this together. Let me push this down so you can see really well what I'm doing. But this is so good, it's delicious. All right, first of all, what I've done is I've greased, actually buttered, a 12 by 8 inch oval pan, okay? And then I got some fresh peaches. I have quite a few peaches here. I think I have 3 pounds of fresh peaches is what I actually have, okay? And I cut them into little wedges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump these into this bowl right here. And they smell so good. Oh my gosh. If you could smell what I'm smelling, you wouldn't believe it, okay? Okay, so I've had my peaches in here, and it's 3 pounds of peaches. Then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of white sugar. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of my all-purpose flour. And then my cinnamon and my salt. So my cinnamon is 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I love cinnamon. It always smells so good. Okay. And then I have to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt. But this is a really quick little dessert for the 4th of July, and like I said, it's very good. All right, so what you do is you mix all that and you just stir it up until everything is completely coated. The peaches are totally coated. And this smells so good. And you could do this with blackberry or blueberries, just whatever, even apples if you wanted to substitute. You didn't want the peaches, but I love peaches, and so does my husband. And Mom loves peaches too. And she can actually eat the peaches. She can't eat seeds, so this helps her out tremendously. Okay, that looks really good. And it smells totally divine. Okay, now what you want to do is take your cornstarch that you've mixed in with some water and kind of made a little slurry out of it. And then you're going to put 1 lemon juice, which is about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And we're just going to mix this up And we're just going to pour this over all of that. And then we're going to stir that. And that will keep your peaches from turning, that lemon juice will. Okay. All right, so then what we're going to do is go ahead and put our peaches into this bowl. And I've already buttered it. And you can see it, this makes quite a bit. Of course, for us, we could probably eat the whole thing. All right, so there's our peach mixture. Okay, the next thing you do, once you get the peaches in here, then you're gonna make your crumb topping. This is so good. So what you're gonna do is put, in a large bowl, you're gonna put 3/4 cup of brown sugar. So there's that. Then you're gonna put a 1/2 cup of white sugar. Then you're gonna put 3/4 cup of rolled oats. Then you're going to put 1/2 cup slivered almonds. And this also says you can put a 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, but I can't eat cranberries, I'm allergic. And then 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And then we're just going to mix this all up until it's well incorporated. And then I'm going to take that stick of unsalted butter and cut it up. It needs to be at room temperature. And then you're going to cut it up into 8 pieces and just put it in here until this is kind of crumbly. Until you just kind of make that crumb topping with your hands, basically. Okay, I think this is well incorporated. Okay, now I'm going to take my butter. It's a little softer than what I really wanted. I should have put it back in the fridge, but it'll be all right. And then we'll cut it into 8 pieces. Here's 1, 2, and you add it in one at a time, and 7 and 8, okay? And this butter is the grass-fed, from grass-fed beef. I tried a different butter this time. I think I'm really gonna like this. Okay, and I'm just adding this and crumbling it up with my hands as I go. Naturally, I had to take all my jewelry off. Put this over here so maybe you can see better. Okay, and then I'll put this in here. This is just going to be a really simple but very delicious dessert for the 4th. And like I said, if you wanted to do different berries, you definitely could. But we really love peaches. And they're so fresh down here right now. Well, they're probably fresh everywhere. Okay, that's my last bit of butter. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take half of this crumb topping, and you're gonna coat it with half of it, and then we're gonna come back and put the rest on it after it's been cooking for a while to let it get really crunchy. This is really quick. It's a quick dessert, but it is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm salivating just standing here smelling it. Ah, that smells so good. All right, okay, I have half of it on here. Now what I did is I didn't add in my flour for my crumb topping. I completely forgot it. But if you were doing this, you would definitely want to go ahead and put your flour into your crumb topping. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I might put a little bit into this one and mix it in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a preheated 450-degree oven, and I'm going to, the minute I put it in, I'm going to turn it down to 350 degrees, bake it for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to put the rest of the crumb topping on and reduce my heat to 325 and bake it till it's golden and bubbling, probably another 45 minutes. So as soon as this is done, I'll be back. It smells so good and it is so piping hot, but there it is. I mean, it is, oh, I wish you could smell this. I'm serious, it is to die for. And I baked it an additional, like it said, 45 minutes. So let me put this up just a little. So I baked it an additional 45 minutes and it is delicious. So let me go ahead and scoop us a little bit out. It's piping hot, like I said, so you probably would want to let this cool a little bit, but hey, why bother? Let's just go for it. Let's dig in here. It'll set up a little bit more once it, but those nuts and all that gooey, oh, deliciousness. I mean, you can see that right there. It is so good. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of vanilla ice cream on top. I think that will be delicious. Just a little bit, because I don't want a whole lot. Maybe just a little bit more on that one. Okay, honey, you want to come and try this?
Oh, yes, I'd love to.
Okay, well, right here you can see it. I mean, it is delicious. Oh, my. So let's taste it. I think this is going to be so good. It smells divine.
Very good.
That is good. I can't begin to tell you how delicious this is. Oh, I just want to eat the whole thing. So, this is one of our desserts we're going to be having for the 4th of July. So I hope that you enjoy your 4th of July and have a safe and happy and healthy 4th of July. And I'll have the complete instructions and recipe for this peach cobbler down in the description box below. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.